we'll begin in a comfortable seat. To find your comfortable seat, this in your body might not be comfortable. It can be helpful to place a blanket or a towel right underneath the sitting bones, right underneath your hips, and that will give a slight tilt forward of the pelvis so that you feel more supported and your knees aren't all hunched up towards your chest. It'll give you the chance to relax the hip flexors as much as you can and bring the knees down. So if you have a towel or a blanket or even some yoga blocks and you want to go ahead and grab that and use those, please pause the video and do so. And then when you're ready, find your comfortable seat. Feel your hips grounding down into your mat. Find a gentle brace in the core. So pull the belly in, not in an over-flexed, I want to show the world my abs way, but as if you were to brace yourself. So a gentle pull in and feel strength right at your center. Let the shoulders be relaxed on the back body, not actively pulling them down, but find an inhale. And exhale, shoulders relax on the body. Ears will hover over the shoulders, chin in neutral on the horizon, and gently close your eyes. This right here is your neutral spine. It allows you to keep the natural curves in the spinal column where they need to be. And with that gentle brace, that pull in of the core, you help to support your muscles and even sit up a little bit taller. Take another inhale. Open mouth. Relax your shoulder blades down the back body a little bit more. Imagine lifting your crown to the sky. Heart is open across your front body, your collarbones. Take another inhale. Open mouth. Blink your eyes open if you close them. Big inhale, sweep your arms up high to the sky. Reach up, start to bring your gaze up, lengthen through your entire body. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Stretch your left arm up overhead. Slowly start to turn your gaze underneath your top arm. Feel some more openness across the front body. Inhale, palms are skyward. Exhale, let's bring it over to the left. Left hand down, right arm up. Turn the gaze underneath the right arm. Gaze up at the ceiling. Inhale, palms to the sky. Exhale, palms come down in front of the knees. You have the option to roll over the knees, or you can swing your legs around on one side as you come onto one side of your hips to meet me in a tabletop position. If you decided to use a blanket or a towel, that can be either pushed off of your mat, or you can place it underneath the knees for support if that's where you're feeling sensitive. All 10 toes tuck under to start. Find an inhale, reach your heart forward. Tail will lengthen back and slightly up, and hold right here. It's as if you wanted to reach the heart through your biceps, through your shoulders. One more inhale. Exhale, round and curl in. Push into the mat with your hands and with your toes. Feel your chin hug in towards your chest. Inhale, find openness. Reach your heart forward. Shoulder blades slide back. Exhale, find roundedness, chin into chest. One more round together. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, pause in neutral, gaze in between your thumbs. Toes can stay tucked under, or if you feel more stable, you can start to untuck them. From here, left hand will plant firmly into your mat, right knee will drive down. Lift your right arm forwards, thumb face up. Keep the brace of your low belly in. Keep the gaze down. Imagine you wanted to reach through your crown, reach through your fingertips towards the opposite side of the room, and then when you're ready, lift the left leg straight behind you. Find lots of length. The belly may sag down as you get there. Find that brace again. Pull the navel in. Take an inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, pull it in, but keep the spine nice and long, so only elbow and knee meet. We don't round, we stay long. Inhale, extend, and exhale, pull in. One more round. Inhale and exhale. This time, inhale, extend. Pause here. Start to pulse up, up. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. And 1. Release to tabletop. Send your knees nice and wide. Big toes touch. Hips come back as your palms slide forward. Rest your forehead down to your mat to find your child's pose. Let everything relax. And imagine this big lengthening. Palms may continue to slide forward as you continue to send your hips back. And slowly begin to maneuver back up to find your tabletop position. Palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Let's take 3 rounds of our cat and cow. So inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, round and curl in. Option to have toes tucked or untucked here. 2 more rounds. Generous inhale. Generous exhale. Last round, inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, pause in neutral, gaze in between the thumbs, keep your gaze there. Plant firm into the ground with your entire right hand and with your left knee. And first start with the left hand, lift it up, straight away from the shoulder, from the ear, thumb up to the sky. Continue to reach through your crown, reach through your fingertips. Belly keeps you braced in. When you're ready, lift and extend the right foot behind you. The belly may start to sag. Pull it in once again. There will be a natural curve in the back, and that's okay. So just find that brace right at your center. One more inhale, reach. Exhale, just the elbow and knee meet underneath you. Stay long as you can through the back body and continue to press through this right hand. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull in. Inhale. And exhale. This time, inhale, reach, extend, pause, pulse up, up. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. And 1. Lower everything down. All 10 toes tuck under. Start to hover your knees. Send your hips high, thighs to the back wall. Find your downward facing dog. You might need to lengthen or shorten your downward dog. Just depends on how comfortable you are. Feet are roughly hip width apart. Palms are roughly shoulder distance apart. Keep the strong press through your palms, through your fingertips. Ears are in between your biceps. Imagine you wanted to lengthen your tail towards the sky. Perhaps a gentle bend in both your knees helps you to achieve that length in the back body. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. On your next inhale, shift forward, find a high plank position. So planks are absolutely amazing. They build so much strength in the core, which is not just your abs, it's also your back body. So find the strong press through your palms, the gentle pull in of your belly, and then activity in the legs. Take an inhale. Exhale, hips high. Find your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Bring your gaze to the top of your mat. And start to walk your toes slowly to meet in forward fold. Feet stay roughly hip width apart. Take a breath in. Find some length. Bring your shoulder blades on your back body. Nice long spine. Exhale to lower. Hang out right here for a few rounds of breath. Anything you want to do with your arms, perfectly acceptable. Chin in towards your chest. Crown hangs heavy towards the ground. And imagine so much space at your pelvis. Begin to back off of your depth. Let your hands or your fingertips be on the floor as a brace. Right foot will plant down firm. Left foot will take a generous step back to find a lunge position. In your lunge, stay high on the ball of the back foot so that your heel stacks over the toes. Instead of reaching towards the back, you push through the toes, heel over ball of foot. Root down firmly through the right and feel the outer hip start to engage. From here, pull the belly in. Move it away from the top of your thigh. Stay strong, stay low in the upper body. Only your arms lift, knuckles reach behind you, fingertips reach towards the back wall. Pull the shoulder blades together. Reach so much through the fingertips you start to feel your triceps engage. You hold here in your stability and in your strength. On my count, just the arms begin to pulse. We begin in 2, 1, pulse. Up to the sky. Arms stay long. Palms face down. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms up. Find a gentle bend in the back knee for stability. Take your gentle breath or your generous breath here. Release any heat if you would like. So here in our lunge, we have this bend in the back knee to relieve any leftover tension in the left hip flexor. That way you're able to bring the pelvis into neutral. So very tiny pull in of the low belly. It's kind of like your pelvis is a bowl of water and you don't want any water to spill out. Arms stay skyward, biceps by your ears, wrap the triceps forwards, the palms towards the back wall. We have the ears over the shoulders over the hips, nice and neutral. Take a breath in. Exhale, sweep your palms down. Step forward, find your forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway rise, shoulders on the back body. Reach through your crown. Exhale to release. Pause here again. Stay in stillness or sway. Breathe into the differences in both sides of the body. And then gently back off of your depth. Push firmly through the left foot. Take a generous step back with the right. So we're back here in our lunge position, just on the other side. So instead of letting the right heel go far back, push into the toes. Feel the heel stack over the ball of the foot. Pull the belly away from the top of your left thigh. Perhaps create a little bit of space. Upper body stays low. Just the arms move, lift. Knuckles reach to the sky, palms down, fingertips reach behind you. Find a lot of activity and engagement. Try not to let your head turtle forward. Keep the crown reaching towards the front. Have ears in line with shoulders. On my count, we begin the pulse up in 3, 2, 1. Let's pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. You got this. Keep breathing through it. Cultivate the energy and the strength. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach up, bend into the back knee. Find that relief of the hip flexors, which will allow you to pull your belly in a little bit more, get neutral in the pelvis. Find the brace, the core in, navel to spine, light engagement in the abs. Wrap the triceps forwards, palms back, shoulder blades stay on the back body. Find your breath as you hold in stillness. Take another inhale. Exhale, let your palms come down. This time, palms will plant on your mat and step your left foot back to find your downward facing dog. Hold here as you continue to press through the palms. Lift your hips up to the sky. Take an inhale and an exhale. And slowly begin to release your knees to your mat. Find a seated position. This is our hero's pose with the heels tucked underneath us. In this position, you can also take that blanket or that towel in between the thighs and calves to relieve a little bit of pressure. Or instead, you can come back to the first seated position that we took in class. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, palms come behind you. Either interlace your forearms, one on top of the other, or find an interlace of your palms. If you choose to interlace your forearms, find a gentle press of forearms into back into forearms as you gaze up. If the palms are interlaced, do your best to extend through the elbows. Lift your heart skyward. Turn your gaze slightly up. Forearms, they'll stay where they are. If you have the bind with the fingertips, perhaps begin to move the knuckles away from the back body. Continue to pull and hug the belly in. And then slowly release. Palms will rest on tops of the thighs. You are welcome to come back to this hero's position or come back to your cross-legged position instead. Settle in. Perhaps find more generous breath. Option 2, close the eyes. Your belly braces you in. Feel the shoulders over your hips. Imagine as you continue to lift your heart to the sky, your shoulder blades continue to relax on your back body. Ears are over your shoulders, crown lengthens you tall. Take a breath in. Open mouth.